Hello, Happy New Year and welcome to this video. Today's flight from Pristina to Zurich with the A320. Let's go. I will do this flight for Swiss Virtual with the A320 from Phoenix. And here is the route. We will go out via runway 17, Kudak 1 Alpha. After that, all the way up here for our arrival in Zurich. Expected runway 14 via the Negra 2 Alpha. Actually, we have no ATC here available, only Zagreb radar is online. Therefore, not a lot of ATC expected. And I will take all the information out of SimBrief. We have the wind from 170 at 8 knots. Temperature is 11 QNH 1005. Acres is on. And we can start with the pushback. We'll start pushback here, then taxi via Bravo 1. After that Alpha to Charlie, runway 17.
May we have your attention, please, for the following presentation about safety on board. Your hand luggage must be placed in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. It's forbidden to place hand luggage in front of the bulkhead seats or the emergency exits. For safety reasons, please make sure that mobile phones and other wireless transmitting devices are either set to flight mode or completely switched off for takeoff and landing. For further regulations concerning the use of electronic devices on board, we ask you to consult the in-flight magazine in your seat pocket. Please fasten your seatbelt now, as we are taking off.
Bye-bye. Let's proceed with the after start checklist. Anti-ice not required. APU bleed off. APU master is off. Pitch rim down 04 set. Engine mode selector normal. Then spoilers armed, flaps to 1, routed trim checked 0, ecom door page checked, and ecom status checked. Taxi checklist. Taxi lights on, now to brake to max. Takeoff config checked, no blue. Now let's go. One under is checked. V1, rotate, positive climb, gears up. Passing 100, landing lights off and seatbelt sign off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that smoking is prohibited on board this aircraft. For safety reasons, you are required to have your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. As soon as we have reached our cruising altitude, we will start our service. Later you will have the opportunity to buy selected products of famous brands from our Swiss duty-free shop. If you have any questions or requests, please do not hesitate to contact one of our cabin crew members.
Soon we will enter the Zagreb controlled airspace and frequency 135800. Zagreb control hello Swiss 8403 at flight level 28, flight level 340.
Swiss 8403, hello, continue flight level 340, direct Gotha.
Continue to flight level 340 direct Gotha, Swiss 8403.
On base Alpha Romeo Charlie. Alpha Romeo Charlie, clear touch and go on 05.
05, touch and go on Charlie.
Otherwise 439, climb unrestricted flight level 320.
Climb unrestricted flight level 320, otherwise South 439.
So soon we can switch back to
Swiss
advisory.
8403, advisory 1228, goodbye.
And there it is. Advisory 1228, Swiss 8403, goodbye, thanks.
With the Malta 566, advisory 1228, total team.
122.8 with the Malta 5.
Nothing further for the moment. We will continue our flight to Zurich on Unicom. We are now over the Austrian Alps, as you can see here is Innsbruck, and I will start now with the approach preparation and therefore with the approach briefing.
Innsbruck traffic scenery 255 on final approach course runway 26.
I will do the Mickey 14 transition here for the ILS 14 then. Here it is, Osnem 4000, then the ILS missed approach, runway heading, then the left turn to a Zurich East VOR. And 4000. Meteo Zurich, we have the wind from 290 at 7 knots and temperature -2, QNH 1008. I start now the descent to flight level 100 to be leveled over a Mickey.
Gentlemen, we will now prepare the cabin for the landing. Please make sure that your hand luggage is stowed safely and the overhead compartments are under the seat in front of you. Please return to your seat and fasten your seat belt. We also ask you to put your seat back in the upright position and to fold away your table as well as your letters and video screen. Thank you.
It looks like I can go in behind the Lufthansa 1186 coming from Frankfurt. Zurich traffic as we say 8403 descending flight level 100 for the Mickey 14 transition for the ILS 14. So further descent to flight level 80. Passing 100, landing lights on. And pre-descent checklist status is checked, MCU config also. We go with the auto brakes low. Seatbelt sign on, anti-ice. Engine on. And transition out flight level 70 checked. And further descent to 6000. QNH 1008. Zurich traffic Swiss 8403, we're soon making the base turn to intercept ILS runway 14. So down to 5000 and left turn. Approach, checklist, external lights on, seatbelt sign on, landing system is on, and decam status checked normal. And I take over the control. Flaps 1. Zurich traffic Swiss 8403 on the ILS runway 14. And gears down. Flaps 2. Landing checklist, landing memo, no blue.
300, 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 7,
Zurich traffic, Navy 635 mile base, and stepping ILS 014, Zurich traffic.
Runway 14 vacated, Swiss 8403.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts fastened until we have reached our final parking position and the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off. We hope that you enjoyed your stay on board, and on behalf of Swiss and your crew, thank you for flying with us and goodbye. We all wish you a very pleasant
After
day.
landing, chrono off, then transponder standby, flaps retracted, spoiler retracted, strobes off, landing lights off, and no slide taxi. APU started, left clear, right clear. I will take stand 15, so straight and to the right, and then on the left side.
Zurich traffic, Navy 633, establish on the ILS 14, 10 miles, Zurich traffic.
And that's it from this flight. Let me check the landing rate. Aircraft landed with -307. I can close this one as successful, and thank you a lot for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If yes, don't forget to hit the like button, and I hope to see you by the next one. Have fun. Bye bye.